Resilience is not something you either have or don't, it's a skill you can build. Psychologists like Dr. Martin Sigman describe resilience as a combination of optimism, emotional regulation, and mental flexibility. Resilient people don't avoid difficulty, they move through it with purpose. And neuroscience backs this up. Did you know that people with high emotional resilience are over 60% more likely to reach their goals, even in the face of adversity? According to the American Psychological Association, resilient individuals don't just cope, they adapt, thrive, and often emerge even stronger. So, what's their secret? And how can you train your mind to do the same? Emotional resilience is your ability to bounce back, or as I like to say, bounce forward from challenges like stress, failure, or trauma and come out stronger. It's not about being emotionless or just toughing it out. It's about staying grounded, flexible, forward moving, even when life gets hard. In today's unpredictable world, resilience is more than just a nice trait, it's essential. It protects your mental health, fuels personal growth, and empowers you to live with purpose, even through uncertainty. Well, here's the problem. Let's be real. Life is tough. Then there's burnout, anxiety, financial pressure, relationship stress, and then on top of that, past trauma. It's a lot to be carrying around. Many of us end up stuck in survival mode, as I have experienced, and I'm sure you have too. You feel like you're just going through the motions. And without tools to process and regulate our emotions, even small challenges can feel overwhelming. This emotional overload affects everything: our focus, our relationships, even our confidence and self esteem, and more importantly, our health. Well, here's the good news: resilience is not something you either have or don't, it's a skill you can build. Psychologists like Dr. Martin Seligman describe resilience as a combination of optimism, emotional regulation, and mental flexibility. Resilient people don't avoid difficulty, they move through it with purpose. And neuroscience backs this up. Resilient individuals have stronger communication between the prefrontal cortex, which is the thinking brain, and the amygdala, the emotional brain. This helps us to stay calm, make better decisions, and avoid getting hijacked by fear or anxiety. And here's the most hopeful part: you can actually train your brain to be more resilient through practice and daily habits thanks to neuroplasticity. So let's get practical with some strategies. Here are 5 science backed ways to build resilience. Number 1, reframe your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts and when they come up. And instead of believing your thoughts, if a thought comes up, such as, "This is the worst," ask, "What is this teaching me? What opportunity is this giving me to learn?" Number 2, strengthen your connections. Resilience grows in community. Reach out, share, and more importantly, receive support. Connection is one of our emotional core human needs. It is very important. And when we feel shut down or burned out, we tend to want to isolate, which is the worst thing we can do. Number 3, practice mindfulness. Even 10 minutes a day of breath work or some type of mindful meditation can calm our nervous system and improve emotional clarity. Number 4, take care of your body. Sleep. Get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, going to bed and waking up at the same time. Movement. Get some type of walking or movement you enjoy in every day, even if it's 10 minutes. Nutrition. Try to eat whole foods instead of ultra processed foods, and especially plants in your diet. These things don't just support physical health, they build emotional strength too. Number 5, set small, achievable goals. Momentum creates confidence. So write out 3 small goals at the beginning of the day, something very small like making your bed. It creates dopamine and more confidence, and confidence builds resilience. Well, let me share a story. There's a client of mine, and let's call her Sarah. She lost her job unexpectedly during the pandemic. She was crushed, anxious all the time, and spiraling. But instead of shutting down, she started journaling every morning. She started praying and reaching out for support. She focused on small steps or that 1% change every day, updating her resume, going for daily walks. Well, what happened? 6 months later, not only did she find a new job, she started a whole new career path she never thought was possible for her. She told me that losing that job was the worst and best thing that ever happened to her all at once. That's what resilience does. It doesn't erase pain, it doesn't take it away, but transforms it and transforms you if you allow it. So let's review. Emotional resilience helps you bounce back or bounce forward and grow. And the reason why I love the phrase bounce forward is because when you bounce back, you're back to the person you were before. When you bounce forward, you have transformed and learned something new, and you have grown. Everyone faces challenges. Resilience is what makes the difference. Psychology and neuroscience both show it can be learned. You can build it with simple habits, reframing thoughts, mindfulness, connection, and self-care. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. You're doing better than you think. Remember to embrace the change and discover the beauty of transformation, and embrace your inner butterfly.